Brandon Schuer writes, "Hey AMC, what up? Question for you guys. With the huge financial and critical success of Guardians of the Galaxy, do you think we will ever see any of the characters in a standalone movie, or will they always be all together in Guardians 2, 3, etc.? Thanks, and bring on the filthy."
I think that is a really great question because, you know, Marvel, I feel like we all have just complete faith and trust. Guardians was their risky property, right? And it was awesome. So I feel like they're just hit after hit after hit. And obviously, this is always what it comes back down to. So if there's my fingers, or how about
granules.
Fingers to throat?
Yeah, squeezing blood from an Infinity Stone.
But I feel like, you know, in the end, it is all about that. So if there's an opportunity enough behind Star-Lord, behind any of these characters, I want a Groot standalone, then of course they would adventure down that way, but their slate is already so packed. I mean, they already announced Guardians 2. The fun of that universe to me is the ensemble together. I love them. Those character moments, the dialogue was so witty and sharp. It was just great. It was diverse and fun, and I just had a great time. So is there opportunity? Sure, but you know, we already have all these other standalone films coming, and so I don't think we'll see it anytime soon, but of course it's always a prospect. Dan?
Phase 7 confirmed. It's finally happening. The David Attenborough narrated Groot documentary. See him in his natural habitat. No, I think you raised some good points. Their slate is so jam-packed. And part of the reason I love Guardians so much is because of that ensemble dynamic. You meet each character individually, but they really shine when they're working as a unit and interacting and bouncing off each other. And it's not to say that you couldn't have some of these solo adventures, but I think that works better in the comics, where you can have a Rocket Raccoon comic, you can have a legendary Star-Lord. So I'd be shocked if we saw any sort of Guardian solo film spin-off anytime soon, unless they just happen to gross like $300 billion in the next several months.
Boom. Schnapp?
Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 take a more Empire Strikes Back approach, because Star Wars brought all the characters together, and Empire kind of like shattered them once they were all together. So I would like to see that. At least I don't want to see them shattered. I just want to see them all together, working together as a group when it starts, instead of like, you know, all, you know. I think they'll introduce Adam Warlock, is my guess. They're going to keep introducing other characters from the cosmic universe inside Guardians, just like Avengers introducing all these other characters like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. It's a great format to have a group, and then, as they always do in all the comic books, they always like spin them out. Like, Iron Man's not part of it anymore. Now we got this dude. You know, War Machine could be in, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to need a big bad to fight Thanos as well, so I think Adam Warlock is a smart call.
Very smart.
I'm of the mind, I agree with Dan completely. I think if you really like Guardians and you want solo adventures, I think Rocket Raccoon, Scotty Young is killing it on that book, so I highly recommend it. And then Star-Lord is great as well. So both of those books have the solo adventures that you're looking for, if that's what you want more of. I really don't want to see them separate on the big screen, with one exception. I think Rocket Raccoon could handle his own standalone, and I think he's the breakout character, him and Groot. I think it would be a Rocket Raccoon movie, but Groot would be there. That on its own.
They're the new Chewie and Han Solo, so it'd be cool to do a Rocket and a Groot film.
And Rocket Raccoon had his own series as well before he was incorporated into the Guardians. They were separate. Like Guardians of the Galaxy had, you know, was a guy from Mars, all squatty, Yondu and all, and then they had Rocket Raccoon. So you could do a Rocket easy. You could just call it Rocket, and you could have the High Evolutionary in there with a bunch of other animal friends. It'd be crazy.
The search for Howard.
Totally. They already got, well, hey, we don't know what happens at the end of Guardians.
We don't know.
They got a puppet lying around somewhere.
People are going to get matched. No spoilers here.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.